Here's a segment from the latest edition of St. Charles Parish Today, a monthly local talk show.
In August of 2014, St. Charles Parish hired a municipal separate storm sewer systems coordinator, but he is more commonly referred to as the parish's MS4 or spill coordinator. In this role, he complies with the Louisiana Department of Environmental Quality and the EPA to develop, implement, coordinate, and administer the parish's stormwater plan. Additionally, the coordinator is a member of the Flood Aware Committee. If I have lost you with any of this, have no fear. Public Information Specialist Adrian Bourgeois recently spent a morning with him to find out exactly what he does and how it benefits our residents in our final segment.
Did you know that the parish employs someone to oversee its environmental concerns? John Gutierrez, the parish's MS4 coordinator, is tasked with dealing with all environmental concerns and protecting the water quality in St. Charles Parish, often working with the Louisiana Department of Environmental Quality and the EPA to do so.
Today we visited Public Works and Wastewater to find out exactly what Gutierrez is responsible for and how his work impacts the parish.
The MS4 coordinator position is a position that was created basically by Louisiana DEQ. He is the environmental focal point for the parish in relation to all of the activities by developers in St. Charles Parish. His main function is to understand how we interact with the DEQ regulations and enforce them and bring awareness in St. Charles Parish.
Typically, the MS4 coordinator works with outside agencies in order to prevent environmental issues while enforcing DEQ regulations. However, in addition to that, Gutierrez oversees monthly inspections.
Once a month we have an employee that goes around and makes sure that the tank is still in good condition. They make sure that the tank doesn't have any leaks, make sure that it's still grounded. You know, all of our tanks are grounded against lightning strikes, you know, things like that. It's just inspection a lot of times can head off events before they happen, because it's pretty rare that ever a spill event is just caused by something that just happened like that. It's usually neglect and things of that nature.
In the event of a spill or an environmental hazard, Gutierrez works to oversee cleanup efforts.
My role is I'm essentially the foreman on site for the spill. I'm responsible for making sure the spill is cleaned up as completely as possible. I'm also responsible for being the point of contact for various agencies that may want information about the spill, like the incident that we've had. Whether that be EPA, Coast Guard, DEQ, I mean, they all like to know information whenever we have a spill incident.
While environmental issues like water quality is important, Gutierrez stated that St. Charles Parish's biggest environmental issue is flooding, which could be prevented by being proactive with cleaning debris from drains.
Clean your drains. A large portion of our flooding is when we have a rain event like we had yesterday, where we have 4 inches of rain in a very short period of time. There's a lot of debris that is in yards, along the street, and it ends up over the drain. Tree leaves, especially oak tree and pine tree leaves and straw, is probably the single biggest culprit of blocking our drains in the entire parish.
Both Fauché and Gutierrez urged residents to be proactive in reporting environmental concerns to ensure that St. Charles Parish minimizes flood risks while keeping the environment clean.
I work with other departments as much as they need me and as often as I can. It's my opinion that it's a joint responsibility among everybody that lives here, whether it's Public Works, Waterworks, Wastewater. We all have a responsibility to make sure this place is as clean as we can possibly make it.
For more information on the parish's stormwater system, to see annual reports or watch related video, visit stcharlesparish-la.gov and go to the Government tab under Special Sections and click on Stormwater Information. For St. Charles Parish Today, I'm Adrian Bourgeois.
Look for the entire episode at www.scptoday.com or on SCP TV.